Good morning, guys. Welcome back to I Am Elisha. First off, we're going to start off by thanking God. I thank God, my ancestors, and my spirit team for being here with me. Um, I want to talk a little bit about purpose. We all have a purpose. We all were born here with different and unique talents. Um, Purpose and mission go hand in hand. I have multiple missions, I believe. One of my missions, I believe, is to provoke a curiosity in you guys, um, so that you may find the courage within yourselves, the strength to heal yourselves. I am a healer, not just with my words, but with in many different aspects. Let's just say. Now, a lot of you may feel like, what's my purpose? How do I find out what my purpose is? And I know you've heard time and time again that you must go within, ask God, ask your ancestors to show you what your true purpose is. You know, we are kings and queens, honestly. And a lot of us are waking up. And I'm glad and very appreciative and very grateful that I've woken up to my purpose. Regardless of what it may seem or look like or how hard it has been, that was and is the joy. It shows you just how strong you are. It shows you just how far others will go because they know how strong you are. You have some people that will know who you are before you even wake up to who you are. And of course, in greatness, they would try to delay it, deter it, take it away from you. But that is something that they cannot do, especially when you wake up to who you are. See, honey, I am a queen. I am a goddess. You understand? And I hope that is how you feel. See, when you turn to God, yes, He's outside of you, but He wakes you up to that God, and God is within you, who you are. And I am so grateful for that relationship. Now, some of you may have felt like or feel like I'm down, I lack, I'm on drugs, I'm this and that. You know, when you are seeking who you are, when you are sent here with a special mission, you have to go through the rough parts. You have to. Because how can you heal others if you've never been in a certain situation? Take, for instance, if you've been a druggie, crackhead, whatever, anything you could think of, and there's many drugs out there. How can you come to the next person and teach them how to get better? Teach them what's right and wrong about the pros and cons of those drugs or that condition if you've never been in the trenches, if you've never been there? People are not going to listen to you. See, I've been down. I've thought that I lacked confidence. It was all an illusion. When I say I've always been a confident person, I've always had this little walk and these little airs about me that people just couldn't take. So they tried to rob me of that and many of other things. But I've woken up to who I am. And that is unacceptable. See, I'm a queen with a crown. And if you attempt to tilt it, I would just straighten it out and straighten you out. You feel me? So What I'm saying to you guys is, don't ever think that you lack purpose. Don't ever think that you can't turn around, because maybe you going through certain situations was the point, was the purpose for you to get up and sit on your throne, put your crown on, you king or queen, and lead a nation, lead those out of whatever situation. And it doesn't just have to be drugs. Another thing that I'm going to speak on is us women. See, we are the earth, we are the womb, we are the creators. And a lot of us, through media, men, you know, some women even suffer from mental illnesses that they're not aware of. They're allowed, they allow others to take that crown all the way down here. Let me tell you, I'm one who know my essence, who know who I am, who I am a queen. I don't feel like I have to twerk to prove anything to anyone. That was a wave, is a wave that I just simply do not agree with. It teaches us and it teaches other women to disrespect ourselves. It teaches us lack of self-worth. It it angers me when I see little girls twerking for the gram, when I see little girls on TikTok shaking their tails. For what? To get the approval of who? You are teaching these girls and women to not love themselves. And that is where it all begins. Self-love is a big must, must, must. Knowing who you are is a big must, must, must. Those are things that we need to teach the youth, each other. I'm not pointing fingers of blame or anything, because it's a whole plethora of why we are in a state of being that we are in. But it's an urgency and it's an emergency for us to wake up and make changes. We must. Oh my. We must. And that is part of my purpose or my mission as a healer. I listened to this song by this one sister and I love it, love it, love it. And she speaks of the womb being the gateway to heaven here on earth, which is true. We have women selling their bodies and it's made light of. It's a joke. I don't find anything funny. We have women losing their lives because people are stealing them to sell them into prostitution. That is nothing funny. That is nothing cute. That is nothing graceful about that. And once again, I'm not here to point fingers or blame or anything, because I'm a woman. At one point of a time, I took to camming. And not because I wanted to I needed validation from anyone. I felt sexy at that time. I'm a single mother and I needed to take care of my son. But I don't even think I did it for a month because it just didn't feel right and it didn't fit for me. Now, in saying that, women, men, because it's not just us who sell ourselves short. Men do it too. We're so big on validation from others, when that is the very thing we should shun. You should feel good within you, who you are. If you are a prostitute or whatever, and that is your purpose, you feel, and that is what you feel good doing, then do you. but don't poison the minds of others. I had a ex who was hell set on making me get a BBL. For what? For his pleasure. I'm quite content with all the voluptuousness that you see here. Quite content. I felt it was the dumbest idea, and I'm so glad that I didn't do it, because that person wasn't even content with their self. They had issues. Deep, deep, deep issues. And I'm glad that I used my intuition and was smart enough to see that. It is time for us to take responsibility, not just for ourselves, but for others, especially for the youth. That is our future. Yesterday, I showed you guys a part of me where I was cleaning up, and I still got work to do because I had one bag and it's still stuff out there, and I didn't even go check to see if anybody else went behind me, but it is what it is. I'm still going to do what I have to do. I'm still going to do what makes me happy. I'm still going to be loving and compassionate. When I came onto YouTube at first, and I took to the tarot world, um a lot of people saw that compassion, that love, that desire, and tried to shun me because of it. Wanted me to turn away from being a loving person. See, people will get your chart and dig in all to your information, and they'll see different facets of you through paper. But what they don't know is the you. See, in this life, we go through many transformations, good and bad. And the point of transformation, metamorphosis, change is growth. So, guys, homework for you is to seek what your purpose is. What is your true mission? See, when we were queens and kings and we were kidnapped and accosted by other groups and tribes and whatnot, and people, cultures, when we woke up that next morning, they didn't say, "Good morning, Queen Alicia." They said, "Good morning, peasant. Good morning, bum. Good morning, beggar. Good morning." And that was to rob you. Rob you of your greatness. When you knew damn well that you were none of those things. None of the above. So why? Why will we accept it now? What a lot of sisters need to go back and look at is, I hope I'm saying her last name correctly, Sarah Bartlett. What they did to that woman, how they put her in a fucking museum. Excuse my language because it pisses me off. And they used her body parts, and most thought it was funny. It is nothing funny about defaming or what's the word I'm looking for? It's nothing funny about that. Degrading. That's what it is. Thank you, God. It is nothing funny about degrading a woman, the creator, the true creator, because I would love to see any of you men give birth. Think about it. Just food for thought. What is your purpose? What is your mission? Do you want to be a better person? Or are you comfortable because it's comfortable being where you are? Are you ready to move on and expand your mind, expand yourselves, expand your knowledge? Or are you content with being in lack? I'm not content with any of it. Because I'm going to say it again. I am a queen. I am a goddess. Glorious. Beautiful. And I am here to provoke that within you to wake up. I am a healer of the mind, body, and spirit. I had so many ideas and people have tried to steal them from me. But see, we are all creative and original in our own way. So you may steal my business name or my business idea, but your products will never be, will never be the products that I create. They'll be what you create. And I'm not saying they may not be good. I don't know. But when it doesn't come from a place of originality, you know the end result. And thieves and beggars, they always get caught in the end. Oh, trust. Especially when you steal from a queen. It is unacceptable. We are not having it. Most of us are waking up to a lot of truths, a lot of facts. And I'm going to tell you one truth. We were sent here to help cleanse our bloodlines. We were sent here to wake up to the truth. The God and Goddess within you. Your purpose, your mission. It is okay to love. Don't let them devils tell you that you can't love. You can't be compassionate. You can't be caring. Don't feel silly shit. I was outside cleaning up and some was looking at me like, what is she doing? So I bent over further and continued picking up and helping Mother Gaia. Woo. Well, that is my message for you guys today because I must get on with my day. I have a lot of important things to tend to. You guys will see more of me. And as always, I love you. Put God first. Go within. Ask yourself, who am I? Talk to your ancestors. Talk to your guides. They're there. They're waiting. They're praying for you to come to them. Trust me. They talk. They talk a lot. No disrespect. I love it. I accept it. I honor it. I feel so humble by the experience and the things and the information shared with me. Oh, I know who I am. And those of you know who I am. Know that we have unfinished business. Now, with that, this is finally really the end of the message. I love you guys. Love on yourselves. Self-love, self-care. Do it every day. Even if it's something small. Sip your tea. Go on out into nature. Get your meditation on. And get those answers. Reveal who you are. Like I said, even if you were that junkie, that prostitute, that thief, those may have been your, that is the purpose. To turn others around. To help others see the light. Because that one saying, what goes on in the dark always comes to the light. Always. So be that light for yourself. Be that light for someone else. Be that light for your children. Be that light, even if you don't have children, for the youth, period. Teach them that it's okay to go to school. Teach them that it's okay to open that business. And to me, that is the most important thing. It's not even school because they'll teach you what they want you to know. I stress to my son the importance of owning your own business. Live for yourself, because I've noticed we've worked certain places together. You work hard. So why not work hard for yourself? Now, there's nothing wrong with having another job until you can get your business afloat or whatnot. But the ultimate end result, the ultimate end goal should be to work for yourself. My God, we were kings and queens. We still are kings and queens, gods and goddesses who were doing it on our own, who was robbed of those riches because of our compassion, our generosity, our loving hearts and minds. But our ancestors, I'm going to tell you what they saying. No more. Wake up. Let me straighten my crown back. And until next time, this is my last time, but I can never give you enough love. I love you. I love you. I love you. Especially those of you who are riding with me, who may peek, who are viewing, whether you like, share, and subscribe like you should or not. I love you. Because through the hate, through these little stupid witchy spells you throw at me, I am growing strong. And I love it. I love it. Look how... Do I look worried? And it's nothing but being a little cocky about it. Because that is who I am at times. Love on yourself, because it radiates through you. With that said, enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. I am Elisha.